Long Live the Queen is a visual novel and political sim initially released in 2013 for PC. The title has now arrived on the Nintendo Switch as of July 15th as a port, retailing at a full price of $9.99. The aim of Long Live the Queen could not be any simpler. Players are put into the shoes of Elodie, the Princess of Nova, who has been brought back to her kingdom after attending school following her mother's premature and mysterious death. Players must successfully train her up to be queen in time for her coronation when she hits the age of 15. The catch is how exactly you'll reach this golden ending, with several obstacles in her way, which can consist of betrayal, civil wars, assassinations, invasion, and magic being the causes of her sudden demise. Her journey will be filled with dying and failing to live up to being heir before players eventually succeed, since everything and everyone is out to get her. As a raising sim, Long Live the Queen is structurally and contextually similar to titles within its niche genre, even down to the unexpectedly dark storyline. Something similar games such as My Lovely Daughter and Teaching Feeling wear as badges of honor and immediate indicators to what the games have in store for players. Long Live the Queen is a game all about juxtaposition. Having to deal with becoming queen turns out to not be an easy journey despite how good it sounds, nor would you expect it to be as challenging as it actually is. Making the calls to prosecute, cut funds, and control her love life are all necessary evils to venture through and come out unscathed. Then you're suspecting every character who may appear harmless or friendly enough, but can quickly become your biggest enemy who plots for Elodie's downfall if you've slipped up along the way. Deep, dark secrets in their intentions, motivations, and backstories can also be uncovered if you approach them in the correct manner to expose this key dialogue. The game is driven by your decisions, being played and tailored to its choice and consequence system being the end-all be-all of how you decide to conquer its challenges. And I mean challenge with the greatest emphasis possible, because getting the most out of Long Live the Queen is undoubtedly its greatest challenge. With the game itself requiring reruns on top of reruns to complete its numerous achievements, seeing each ending can be just as bleak, tragic, or bittersweet depending on what Elodie has to experience, suffer, and come to terms with, even on your best runs. Long Live the Queen is a tough game contextually and mechanically, despite what its unassuming exterior may tell you. The game encompasses a rinse and repeat spreadsheet worth of stats as its main gameplay mechanic when selecting a couple of Elodie's subjects in class for each day to raise 2 of 42 skills. These are integral to her survival since these stats directly lead players onto different paths depending on if she's reached her desired threshold for each category when the time calls for it. Her mood also determines the outcome of these classes, further influencing just how successful she'll be in learning. That can even provide her with bonus points or land her with no progress if her mood does not align with specific topics. Weekend activities follow this, which can either progress storylines or affect her mood. Its gameplay loops tend to be monotonous and repetitive due to its simple formula that involves a lot of skipping to locate new lines and content. Survive 40 weeks, be crowned, die trying, and rinse and repeat. It's nothing more than a tick list of managing stats. However, there are quite a lot of interesting information pieces in the background that get dampened in being exciting enough for players to want to explore due to the standard affair of its trial and error gameplay, making it a grueling task on repeated runs. Its soundtrack also frequently loops, but its writing contains some very neat foreshadowing that hints at training Elodie in certain stats, as well as callbacks that allude to who and how certain individuals are scheming. Long Live the Queen packs a lot of content in, with its many epilogues, deaths, and achievements to discover, with each one being helpfully updated in the checklist section from the main menu. Each one builds up its world that gradually unravels and opens up details about its past and present at every given opportunity when players find the key to unlocking these new tidbits of information. Its substance is subjective, however, with epilogues ranging from being far too short of making the payoff underwhelming when they could have been more detailed to add a natural build-up instead of being so abrupt, or, on the other end of the extreme, being far too long with an over-reliance on exposition and info dumping when the rest of the game was not written in such a way. Path divergences are plentiful, resulting in various outcomes arising from the slightest changes in multiple reruns. As well as different ways of finding victory, this is the most satisfying part of the game to work out. However, its core system that embraces the trial and error formula will not be for everyone. Long Live the Queen is a deconstruction of the princess trope for what you will eventually discover about its world and characters. It takes time, effort, and patience to see the best that it has to offer. Those looking for another Princess Maker experience will probably already know not to look any further than here. For everyone else, the main caveat is that it takes a lot of commitment to see the worth of Long Live the Queen. But as a triumph over adversity tale, and one that runs smoothly on the Nintendo Switch with its touchscreen making reruns all the more seamless, Long Live the Queen will undoubtedly surprise you one way or another. Noisy Pixel is giving Long Live the Queen a 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out the full review on noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.